DEI. You know what that means.
I do. And
Damn.
let's say it together. Damn.
Everybody
energy
in here.
In here. Hey, everybody. It's me, Jared Goldstein, in a very special solo app. It's not a solo app. My guest is just not here yet. So the lights are going out. Okay, we have sexy low lighting for this solo app. Before I started this podcast, I thought, what if I just did this at home by myself? And I should have. No, I'm just kidding. No. This has been a great experience. Bad ladder for life. But I was like, okay, let's just start recording at home. I have a little mic and I sat in front of GarageBand and I was like, this is going to feel great. I'm just going to talk. I have so much I need to say and get off my chest, and the world needs to hear my voice. And I sat at my computer and I pressed record and I had nothing. I had nothing to say. And then I thought, you know what? Let's get some voicemails from our listeners, and I can kind of bounce off of that. And I appreciate your emails so much, and your voicemails and your DMs. You guys are really keeping me going every single day. You're hearing the lovely, beautiful voice of Alex English. Welcome.
Oh, right. Hey.
Let's just go, right?
We really did start
we just started.
Fast.
Well, I did kind of like a solo intro.
So it'll be like clipped together.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be something. How you doing?
I don't know. Anytime I come here, I'm like, whenever I visit LA.
Careful.
Like
you got a native here.
I like it here.
Okay.
But I'm never sure. It's kind of like whenever I go to a place like LA or like Miami where it's like hot all the time.
Yeah.
The energy is very svelte.
You're hearing a really hard time. It's 103 degrees.
And after like the third or so day of being here, I'm always sort of like, what am I doing here?
Sure.
I should like go back home.
What do you mean? What do you?
I feel out of place in a way.
Okay.
I feel like in a way like
but
it's not home. It feels like you're on
but
vacation,
you're not home.
But it feels like you're on vacation for too long.
Okay, let's say you were in Minneapolis. 3 days in Minneapolis. Are you having this feeling?
Well, I'm Midwestern, so I might not have that.
So you might not have it.
I kind of get it. I don't know. There's just something very extravagant about LA. About like there's
Come to my apartment. It's pretty down to earth over there.
Well, yeah. I think indoors is different.
Yeah.
But every time I'm outside in Los Angeles, I get a little mentally foggy.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I have no idea where I am ever. I don't know what side of town I usually am on.
Sure.
See, I know everywhere in New York.
Yeah.
But that just comes with living there.
Yeah.
But here, I'm like, anything could happen to me at any moment. And no one will really know because I have no one here. I mean, I have friends
You
here.
do. You literally have a lot of friends here.
But still, no one. It will take a minute for somebody to find me if something happened to me.
I guess so. I do think about that sometimes. Like last night, I thought if I got I was going to Swingers with a friend of the pod, Nori Reed. Still not booked on the pod. Maybe never will.
Oh,
but
wow.
friend of the pod. We went to Swingers last night, and as I was walking in, I thought, what if I just got ran over by a car? How long would it take for like Rocco to find out, for like this kind of all to happen,
well,
for like my
you
parents
show
to find
podcast,
out?
Then
Yes.
You'd be like, well,
like
hold
when,
on, where's Jared?
but how long would it take? I wonder.
Yeah.
Eventually, like you'd go to the hospital, they'd identify you. They probably call my mom. My mom, but then she's in Paris right now. I don't know.
Oh.
I do wonder about that sometimes. But the first time I came to LA, I was just excited, and I was like, it's so cool that I'm here. I can't believe that this is LA and I'm actually here. And the thing I noticed the most was that the billboards are low. Because in New York, billboards, you don't even see them.
They're so far away, you don't even realize
like
how big billboards actually are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when
it's kind of like stop signs, like traffic lights.
Yes.
My God. Have you ever actually seen like a traffic light?
Like if you were in bed with a traffic light, it would be as big as you.
Yeah, it's big. People don't realize that though.
How big they are.
Traffic lights are such an optical illusion, and people once you come close with, I came close to one before. Like, I was shown one.
It's like a little military tank.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're filthy.
Oh, for sure.
They don't get cleaned.
No. I mean, they're just dangling in the wind.
Did you see that in New York, there's this, like, I don't know if it's like an auction or something, but you can pay to have old subway signs. You can buy those now and like have them put up in your apartment. But I don't want some subway sign in my house.
That's kind of goofy.
It's gross.
Also, it's very like set design for like a Nickelodeon show.
I want a 6 train uptown Bronx.
Although, you know what is kind of nice? I see some, like, you'll see like the old like bathrooms signs used to be tile. It was tile, like little black and white tiles that said like men, women.
Yeah.
And it is gorgeous. You're like, oh, the world used to
be clean.
We used to have bricks and tiles, and now everything is, I mean,
I want more exposed brick apartments.
Yeah, and more tile. Also, I don't, like in my shower, the tiling stops like about where your head stops, and then it's like regular what kind of wallpaper wall.
Yeah,
it's mold. It's disgusting. I'm like, why did you stop the tile? Like, just finish the tile.
What's like?
I'll know I made it when my shower is just head to toe, just tile.
Yeah. Is there such a thing as like a LA apartment?
Of course. Come over.
I don't think I have any like experience.
Oh, but here's the thing.
Okay.
Like
we know what New York apartments
no, but
are.
it is bad. Okay, when I first came to LA, I thought and was seeing my friends' apartments, and they were all, young people who were, some of them actors, but like no one famous or anything like that. I thought everyone was like secret millionaire family when I went to their apartments. I just was used to New York kind of real estate apartments being so tiny. So I went to normal size apartments, and I literally was going, what do your parents do? You rich. But it wasn't that. It is different here. Apartments are bigger, but they can still be ugly. They can be big and ugly. They
I've
can
seen
have roaches in them.
I've stayed in some ugly Airbnbs. They like tricked me in the past, like with the pictures, and I'm like, oh, this isn't exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
When they trick you with those pictures, how evil.
Yeah.
It's so evil.
But I feel like I've been here maybe 8 times. I've visited here.
What was the first time you came here, and what was it like? Were you so excited?
I was a little nervous, a little spooked, because I didn't know what it was.
What's gonna happen to you?
I was here for
New
2
York.
weeks.
You're tough. You're cool. What are you nervous?
But I didn't know anyone when I first came out here. I didn't know anyone out here when I first came out here.
Why'd you come?
For a job.
What was the job?
I was like writing on Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr had like a Netflix show.
That's amazing. You're coming here with a job. I came here with nothing.
It was just 2
I came here because I was bored.
It was just 2 weeks of work, and
That's
it was over with.
I'm unemployed right now.
So am I.
All right.
No, but
that's amazing.
Yeah, I always end up
flying
in
LA for the first time because you have a job. Someone wants you there.
But then you just
that's incredible.
But I wasn't. I had to leave. I wasn't staying full time.
Okay.
But
no one's. Hey, babe, we're all gonna be dead.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's full time anything.
Exactly. That's actually true. Yeah. I feel like literally.
Jimmy Carr, if you're listening, I have 2 weeks free in October. Also in September, and maybe in November, and a little bit of December as well.
Yeah, he's too busy. He's somewhere promoting his shows with that little doll.
He's got a doll show.
He has a doll. He promotes his shows. He has like a doll.
Yeah.
And he instead of his face and him saying he just has a doll that looks like him, and he says yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a fun fact about.
Hey, I can write for that. I have some doll jokes up my sleeve.
But no, when I got here. The difference between now and when I first started coming here is that I do know more people, and what helped my impression of this city is the way my friends live. I kind of live through them. I experienced the city through how they live. So once everybody started working, once more friends started getting jobs, and people started getting nominated for awards, and I'm like, oh, this is how you can live.
Yeah.
If you
so you like LA as long as you're being nominated for awards,
as long
for
as
television.
people that I know are on the. I don't have to have anything. My friends can certainly be on the success path, because then when I come to visit, I'm like, look at that view you have. This is obviously what LA.
Houses in the hills, man. It's cool. The house. It's these are nice. You know?
I mean,
we're just kind of dimming the lights just in honor of rich people.
Yeah.
Just kind of celebrate them briefly.
Yeah, newly rich. These are newly rich people too.
Yeah.
Newly rich people.
They have like it's Aesop soap everywhere in the house.
Yeah,
everything smells like sandalwood.
Old school. Like I'm old. People say that old money is more fun, but I think people with new money are more exciting to be around because you're watching them like either really waste it, or use it in a beneficial way. And
totally.
More times it's the former than the latter.
It probably is. Yeah, because then also I feel like with old money, there's like that whole like pretending you're not rich, or it's like your family's money and not your money kind of a thing, and that's annoying.
Yeah, I was in my hotel, and like as soon as I got into the hotel here in downtown, I was like sitting. I forget just how networky this city is, and it really doesn't matter how. I was like sitting next to this 60-year-old. I want to say he was black. He could have been something else. He was very ambiguous. Just like you could tell, I was like, oh, this guy. He had just finished wrapping up a conversation with a woman who was leaving, and he was kind of making his way out. I'm sitting down. Immediately, he just looks over at me. He's like, "What you drinking?" I'm like, "Old fashioned." I'm like, "Okay, what you drinking is an old rich man's way into a conversation." And then he gave me his card, and I just,
what does he do?
Couldn't tell you. I know he works in money. He said investment of some kind. But then the card he gave me, I looked up the company and I didn't see him on the team's website, but he did.
Okay.
But he did. I mean, very, very. I could tell. And, you know, he was obviously impressed by me for whatever reason.
Okay.
Did
you give him the resume?
I mean, he asked. You know, I didn't get, giving it is one thing. He asked what I did, and I'm like, well, this is what I do. This is what I did.
Did it feel sexual?
No. He even implied at one point that I was old enough to be his one of his kids. So that's
sounds pretty sexual.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't think it was that, but I mean, it could have been. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how like when you talk to straight people about any conversation you have with a man, they're like, he was trying to, and you're like, no, okay.
Yeah, but
straight people always think everyone is gay.
Well, I think the perception of gayness from straight people is that we always be having sex.
Yeah,
which we don't really do ourselves any favors in that department because we are very, very hypersexual people, sinners.
Yeah. You know, here's the I don't have a ton of sex, and certainly not like when I came out, like I was a virgin when I came out and stayed a virgin for like a year. I was like out for a full year in New York City, just ugly Betty, just like braces, like I'm gay. No one cared.
Do you still have your straight virginity? Or did that?
Yeah.
Did you never lose that?
No, I
never. You get two.
Yeah, I'm Gold Star or whatever.
You're Gold Star? Oh man.
Yeah.
You gotta fix that.
But I guess I'm technically platinum.
Platinum?
C-section?
What?
Have you heard about this?
If you didn't come out, I came out the natural way.
Yeah.
Real man.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like,
look, good Christian birth.
Like, I'm gay, but come on, let me out the real way.
yeah. Knock.
Like, come on. Like, I'm not coming out through your stomach. Ew.
But when I was like
first side of your abdomen. No, come on. Like, get me out of there.
Let's feel it.
Yeah. If anything, I was premature. I was just like ready to get up out of her.
You were premature?
That is what my mom told me. I think I was like 8 months. I think I had one. I had like one more month.
Do you know your blood type?
That's
a segment on the show. I ask every guest, what's your blood type?
You selling this information to the government?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Me neither. I don't know mine. Who out there knows their blood type?
I feel like I was told it a long time ago, and I just like kind of it went in one ear out the other.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been told my blood type, which I guess is probably a good thing. I think if you don't know your blood type, you're probably like a healthy person walking around, and it's never come up, and that's a good thing. But I would like to know my blood type.
But see, this is also outing me as someone who doesn't visit the hospital, who doesn't go get checkups, because this is the type of information that you need.
If you had to guess your blood type, what do you think it is? I think I'm not the rare one. I think I'm the second most rare one.
I feel like O.
Yeah, I think I'm O. I think it's O positive.
O
negative is universal donor. That's
I don't want to be negative.
I think I'm O
positive.
positive.
I do want to be negative.
Yeah. That much we know. That blood test.
See, that's the thing. Here's how I guess, like, would you consider like STD tests going to the doctor? I think so.
STD test.
My
going to the
bones feel
doctor.
fine. Like
Oh.
because they say, they say men don't go to the hospital, they don't go to the doctor, they don't get checkups, and this is all true. I'm one of these men. I don't really go. Like I feel like if I'm breathing right, and if I'm like, I ain't got no weird cough.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean,
I exercise, so I feel like I got it. But I'm pretty sure there's something going on in here that I don't know about.
Totally.
But I know.
No, I bet there's not. If you're feeling fine, you're fine, and you're young, you're fine. Like I think that's a good thing. It's like I used to be really jealous of people who got massages. I thought that was like a rich person thing of like I never. Why not? Why do I never get that? And then I started getting massages because I had so much pain in my body, and then I go, oh, okay, I was just a young person who didn't need it. So I think the same thing with going to the doctor. If you're not going to the doctor, I think it's dumb for people to be like, you should be going in that. It's like, no, you're great. Enjoy your healthy body that doesn't hurt. You're fine. Go live. Don't go to the doctor.
But sometimes
doctors
you never
are a
know.
nightmare, first of all.
But sometimes you never know what you don't.
No, you don't. You're fine. You're fine. And if
that sperm on your shirt? Oh no, that's a snake.
Looks like it. It's a snake.
Oh,
It's a snake. This is a cafe, Más o Menos.
They really got it. I'm sure
29 Palms.
I'm sure it's lovely there. They really got. Maybe it's just my perversion.
Incredible drinks, incredible food.
Maybe it's my perversion, but it looks like extra long sperm.
It does. And
now,
that looks like an egg in the middle.
Yeah, now I'm seeing snake.
It's snake. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a great place. Check out 29 Palms. Great little city.
Shout out to y'all.
Should we take a voicemail?
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's listen. So let's put our headphones on, our handy dandy headphones.
Okay, cool. Where is it? Is this right or left? Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Huh.
Hello. Okay. I have a question about. So I like this girl. This is real. I like this person, and I feel like it's easy to not play games or not seem too interested because we're both really busy, right? But recently I wasn't that busy, and I found myself wanting to message this person all the time. And I don't want to come off desperate, but I also don't want to play games, right? Because I feel like what I guess I'm trying to ask is how do you not come off desperate if you like somebody, and at the same time, how do you also not play games? I guess I need to be either busier or I need a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. He answered his own question.
Let me know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love the pod. Love the pod a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
He doesn't
Right.
He doesn't know how to end phone calls.
Yeah, he's still on.
It's you already answered your own question.
Yeah.
Basically,
Get
busy yourself with other things, but
start
also,
a podcast.
But also fight the urge. If you don't, to me, it's not about coming off. Anytime somebody says I don't want to come off looking desperate, I'm always, especially when it comes to communicating with someone you have a crush on. It's not. It's less to me about that because it could translate to desperation, but what you really should be doing is fighting the urge to being annoying. That's what it should be.
Yes.
You can send a good morning text, you can send a how was your day text, but to just be having a crush on someone and you're just trying to get to know this person, you really have to fight the urge to want to continuously text and call and contact and reach out every day, because then that's where, oh, he's desperate, oh, he's irritating, oh, no. Two good text conversations throughout the day, keep it at that and let them, because then ultimately, you laying it on heavy this early into it, that won't fare well for you in the long run, because you're gonna run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
So just take it easy.
Take it easy.
Chill. Also, never assume that you're the only person that they're talking to.
You heard it.
Yeah. In this stage of it is what I mean.
Yeah.
Because he's just trying to reach out to someone.
Totally. I would say lead with optimism.
Yeah.
Assume that they're gonna, hit the ball back, but also follow their lead.
Yeah.
Talk as much as they're talking.
Give what you're getting.
Give what you're getting, because I think you want to let it be known that you like them and you're interested. But if you're getting a wall, you know, they're probably, I mean, maybe they're just busy. You know, some people, no, I mean, certainly no one in this city, but people are busy and they do have jobs. So they might not be like, you know, looking at their phone as much. But if you're getting some silence back, I think you need to just kind of like clock
Did he say that
early. But I'm just saying he was afraid of being annoying, which tells me that you probably sent a couple texts that maybe the ball wasn't lobbed back.
Yeah.
And I think
he's probably had previous experiences with people where he kind of like was overcompensating for his crush on someone.
Like, I don't think I've ever like talked someone into liking me. Like, I just either they're like really eager. And you know, and or they're not. And I think with the right person, this won't even come up. And if it's coming up, you're probably with the wrong person. But that's okay. Like, the day is long. Life is long. Be with the wrong person a little bit.
The crazy thing though about like situations, it's not even really a situation. This is just when people have crushes, because this is just a crush that he has on someone and he just wants to reach out. I'm like, don't put so much into it put so much on yourself or so much pressure on yourself to show up in such a way, because just because you have a crush on someone doesn't mean they're gonna show up pleasant later on down the road. Like, let's say you just can't expect that you're even gonna be into it some months down the line if it works out. So just have fun with it and chill. And also, like, if you do want to reach out and want to communicate, do that. And if they don't like that, then you need to find somebody who likes being text and called every other 5 minutes, or, you know, constantly. They're out there. Trust me, they're out there. And, you know, the needy needs the needy.
The needy needs the needy. Let's put that on a shirt.
So yeah, Matt.
With some sperm on it.
Yeah, with some sperm on it. Yeah, and just have fun. Like, don't put so much pressure on it. It's just a little crush.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I want to rapid fire these.
Yeah.
Can we do another one?
Yeah.
My headphones are on.
I mean, especially when the callers are answering their own questions like they do.
Yes. Hey there, all you rednecks. We're still working on that. We're workshopping that. Thank you for enjoying the show. If you are enjoying it, please support the show. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can call in and leave a voicemail. The number is 516-900-4619. That's 516-900-4619. Tell us your problem. Be descriptive, and literal celebrities of the stage and screen will help fix your problems. Another way you can support the show is by joining the Patreon. It's $5 a month, $10 if you're feeling freaky. It helps us create the show. We're doing this ourselves, and we want to make more of it. So please, you'll get bonus content, bonus episodes, more advice, you might get feet pics, honestly. We're going to see how this goes. So please join the Patreon. Please call in. I love you.
Hi, Jared. I've got a question from the land of the straights.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to figure out why there's such a gay constituency for Lana Del Rey. There's a big stan culture for Lana Del Rey among the gay community, and I don't really get it. Like, I understand Azalea Banks and Rihanna, and Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Like, I can see the through line, because there's a lot, you know, it's very over the top and theatrical, and they all belt, like they all have this undeniable talent, and I can understand that. I can understand freaking out about that. But Lana Del Rey just seems like this kind of soft girl whisper. She just kind of whispers everything. That's and I'm trying to figure out how does she fit in. Is it a specific kind of gay person that likes Lana Del Rey?
All of these callers are answering their own questions.
My listeners are smart.
Yeah,
they're smart.
Is into Lana Del Rey, and what does she offer the gay community?
Plenty.
So much.
Plenty.
I don't know if you're too old for this question. It might be a Gen Z question.
No, but, Lana Del Rey is a millennial.
I love the information.
What are you talking about?
Thank you.
Yeah, again, another caller who gets to the answer by kind of getting through the question. Yes, here's the thing. If you look at popular culture, if you look at all the music, everybody looks at the gay community through such a lens. Like all of us need campy, high energy art. Like, no, there is a sector of the community, and there's even overlap for the two.
Yeah,
there
sometimes you want to get wild, sometimes you want to be sad.
There are gay dudes out here who really want to chill the fuck out. You know, we do drugs. We're not always up, you know.
Yeah.
And the ones who are always up, trust me, they're the saddest ones.
Oh man, they could use a little Lana.
Yeah, we're not all drag shows and poppers, you know, dog. Like
Yeah.
you know, some of us just want to chill in a dark room and like sink into the couch.
Yeah.
And drown ourselves in misery.
It
And
is
Lana
fun.
does that.
Yeah, it is. She really does committedly. Like she's like each album, she's like, yeah, here's more of it.
Yeah.
Yep, here's more of it.
Come-
Like she's not. I don't. Do you think she'll like have an album that's like sunny and like bright and like dancey? Like it would be exciting if she did, but I really don't. I think it's very cool that she's committedly not that.
That's the thing, though. She does have songs. She has songs
They
in her
remix
catalog.
them.
Sure, but I wouldn't say she's outright 100% sad girl. Like I've never
think
seen
I
it.
would.
She's very wistful and
Yes.
like dreamy and like
Road
kinda-
trip,
it's-
Nebraska,
yeah.
whiskey.
So I don't really see her fully as. I mean, yes, trust me. Like I have a few Lana Del Rey songs where I'm like, oh yeah, we crying
Young and
right
Beautiful. How about that song,
Yeah.
Young and Beautiful?
Yeah.
I could listen to that forever.
I love Lana, but his question,
Yeah.
yes, that is you and a lot of other people viewing gay people as our needs on an artistic level are just Beyonce and rah rah and y'all and you know, and that's great. That's great. But you gotta have some space also for the sad gay boys.
Yeah,
And
we
that's,
get gay boys get sad too.
the saddest.
Okay, and when we're sad,
Yeah.
we turn to Lana.
We turn to Lana.
and
Yeah.
she says it's okay to be sad.
And then when it's time to be bad bitches, we turn on
Mhm.
Turn on Rihanna.
God, have you seen her Dior? J'adore Dior.
I'm
campaign?
gonna go on the record here. I'm ignoring all of that.
You are.
I'm ignoring, and I love, and you will be hard pressed to find somebody who's a bigger fan of Rihanna than I am. So let's just say that, and I'm saying this with all the love in my heart. I don't care about that makeup. I don't care about those panties. I don't care about that perfume. Where is my music?
Okay.
I'm not playing. Where's the
don't-
camera? I'm not playing with you, ma'am. Where is my album? I'm sick, and I'll be in your comments because I know you watch this podcast. I'm always,
Yeah, she's a big listener.
I'm always, I stay parked up in her comments. I know she sees them.
This is her studio. She pays
I
for this.
stay in her comments.
You do.
I don't comment on celebrities' Instagrams because
But
I think
Rihanna, you
the
do.
last thing I want is like a family member. I have a cousin actually who I constantly see under like every celebrity's post, and I'm like, this is
It's
so embarrassing. Like,
yeah,
you don't
like,
realize how crazy you look. They don't see this, but you know, blue check squad. So Rihanna sees what I'm saying. I know she sees
I never
it.
thought of it that
I know she sees it.
I'm coming undressed.
I know she.
I never thought of it that way. I guess because
ma'am.
with a blue check, they'll probably see it.
Ma'am, run me my album, okay? Like, I let you have them kids.
Yeah.
I let you have your man. You know, I let you be. I'm tired of you. Avon lady, listen to me. It's Mary Kay. It's over. It's a wrap. You got your billion.
Yeah.
We let you rock. We let you live for a while, a long while. I cannot continue listening to Anti like it's new another week. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
There we go. There it is. Here's the thing. I wish I was straight. But
Okay.
for a really gay reason. I want to be straight because I want to feel the full effect of Rihanna. I want to be sexually aroused, up, hard, blood flowing for Rihanna. I think that would be like, she already gives so much to me. You know, the music and the style and
I get
everything.
a spiritual from Rihanna.
I want a real one. I want to like,
You want a real
you know what?
one.
Isn't that crazy? Like people like will watch Rihanna perform, get hard, maybe thinking about kissing her until they.
I mean, I think like truly, when I look at her and I watch her perform, I'm like, man, if there were going to be a woman,
Yes.
that like I would straight up do the Cher and David Geffen thing with her. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Like, where
I mean,
she-
wouldn't that be an amazing life?
That would
her
be an
eyes.
amazing
You wake up
life.
every morning, first thing you see is Rihanna's two beautiful eyeballs.
Yeah. Like look at what Cher and David Geffen did. She knew that man was gay, and she was like, I still love him, and we're still gonna be in bed together.
What a perfect life.
Like, but
in Malibu.
respect to ASAP. Respect to ASAP. What am I gonna do about that?
Hey, you have a lot of strengths.
I just want my album. Also, Solange. It's time for Solange to stop.
Another
playing.
one.
I need another one too.
Yeah.
These girls.
Yeah, but cranes in the sky. I mean, for
These
me,
girls are
it will
chilling.
never get old. I do love. It comes on. I'm at a bar and I'm like, yeah, play it again.
Lana Del Rey.
Rocco worked with Lana.
Did you? So what's your take?
The music video was a shit show, but it wasn't on her.
Uh-huh.
It was just a bad production, but she was cool.
Mm-hmm.
She was nice to everyone, and she bought the whole crew food because we were there for a very, very long day.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food she buy?
She bought us CHIK-FIL-A. So yeah.
Oh, so she's anti-gay.
Honestly, I love that for her.
I
feel
do.
Like she has like a Red Scare kind of vibe.
Oh yeah.
I feel like she's
Yeah.
like Red Scare the song
Yeah.
for gay guys, you know?
What's your Chick-fil-A? What's your take on that?
I don't have one. I've
You
had
eat it?
Chick-fil-A like what? My take is like I'm not eating it. Like
You're not
I'm
eating
kind
it,
of
that's the
I'm
take,
kind of
yeah.
an elitist when it comes to like
Oh.
food.
So you're not fast. You're like anti-fast food.
I'll have like Shake Shack,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you know?
I mean, I guess for me, when the Chick-fil-A thing popped up and everybody was talking about how anti-gay they were, I'm like, oh, okay, but I mean,
Everything's anti-gay. Go to
Yeah.
CVS. It's like it's all
I mean, I'm anti-gay.
unless
But, like,
you're
yeah,
cooking.
but,
The only gay thing you can do is cook at home.
well, yeah, that's
Everything
true.
else, you're supporting a homophobe.
But also, like, I knew I liked chicken before I knew I liked
Honestly,
dick.
when I'm cooking at home, it's still homophobic.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, what came first, chicken or dick? Chicken.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
Yeah.
What are we really mad at?
No, I
Let-
certainly.
Let the religious people have their chicken. Like, I'm not really. Like, also when you.
Do you ever
walk-
go to Lassen's? It's a grocery store here in LA. It's like I think it's Mormon owned.
I can't tell you the last time I've been to a grocery store. Period.
Oh, really?
Not my
You
thing.
just eat out.
Listen. My refrigerator. Truly, there's no reason for me to have a refrigerator.
Really?
I just keep like
Wow.
yeah, it's bad. I don't
Yeah.
cook.
I mean, how do you? Wow.
My stove hasn't been turned on once, and I've been living in that apartment for like 2 years.
Not even the stove top.
Not even the stove. I don't even know if the stove works. It really
I'm
doesn't
sure
matter.
it works. I'm sure it works.
Nah, if it didn't, it really wouldn't affect me at all.
Wow.
I'm sure my gas bill is like.
What do you eat for breakfast
negative.
every day?
I live above the bodega.
I was gonna. Okay.
I get, but I also got to get better about eating breakfast. Like, I find like a bagel
Yeah.
breakfast sandwich somewhere.
New York
But
is
I'm not a-
really
I'm not a
great
cook- I'm not a
for
cooker.
like
But you know
cheap
what?
food right near you. That is fine.
I would cook if I had a better kitchen. If I had a better. Once I get a better kitchen, then I'll
Yeah.
be inclined to cook. Cause like, look at this great stove, look stove top I have. Look at
Yeah.
this great. I can do something with this. My
Totally.
apartment is not like, what am I making?
Yeah.
What am I making?
Yeah, stuff. A little ground chicken, some lentils, some
It's just
spinach,
me.
some eggs.
It's just me and my
That's what I'm
apartment.
making. I'm making like I'm just getting through the week.
Nah.
Put
Somebody
in
make
a
my
jar.
food. Somebody make it for me.
Yeah.
It's much better. It's more beneficial to the world if I don't make my food. I have an air fryer,
Okay.
but when's the last time I even plugged that up?
I was just watching an ASMR video of a woman who puts like lobster in the air fryer and she covers it in like hot Cheetos, like crushed up hot Cheetos, and it looked really good. And then she would dip it into vegan Alfredo sauce.
We really got to have a
big
discussion
bowl
about
of vegan Alfredo sauce, and then she eats it, and it does kind of look like a in her mouth, which might be a part of the appeal, but also it's just fun. And she talked about her day.
what are people doing with food? Can we what's happening? Like these TikToks, people doing all this extra stuff with food.
Yeah.
Cheetos on turkey. Like what is
Yeah.
this?
On lobster.
What is there like a name for like what these people are doing?
Mukbang.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, when they
That's
like
what that
eat
means?
on. Yeah, it's a Korean word, I think, and I don't know what it means.
Wait, I
but-
thought the act of eating on camera, is that what that is?
Yes, that's what that is.
What I'm saying is, what is the act of like putting a bunch of shit that don't belong together
Oh,
on, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
hot dogs with like fucking mayonnaise and like and hot Cheetos. It's always hot Cheetos. What
I
is
know
that?
it's always because I think
like-
hot Cheetos were like viral, so it's like if you
Yeah.
like, they're just trying to be viral.
That's why they're so damn expensive now.
Are they expensive?
I remember when hot Cheetos.
Can I tell you, I've never once in my life eaten a hot Cheeto. It's never gone in the mouth.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, cheese fucks me up.
Well, it's not really. Is it gonna? Is it? It's just.
It's like fake.
It's chips. Yeah. Is it real cheese?
It's cheese enough, I think.
Huh.
Here's the thing. When I was young, I used to love cheese doodles so much. Cheese doodles were my favorite food.
So you never had
Crunchy or puffed.
So you never
Or
had the
puffed
red
or-
fingers. Puffed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never had the red. You never had the red. You never got to experience the red fingers.
Not the red.
After
but
the dust.
I've had Takis.
Oh yeah.
And those
yeah.
make your fingers red, and they are good.
Well, then you can have. Well, then if you had a Taki, then you can have a Cheeto.
You know what's funny about Takis is that but Takis don't have cheese. and cheese doodles do. Takis do not have cheese. Certain
I don't
ones
know what
do,
I'm
but the
putting in my
ones I
body,
mean
so
do not have
yeah.
cheese. But
This is why I'm probably sick because I eat a lot of hot Cheetos.
well, you know what we need to do? We need to make, like for Takis, we need to do that with potato chips. Because I want a bag of potato chips that's all folded double chips. All full. And now I'm giving away my $1 million ideas. You're welcome.
I think you just created
This is sorry what? You're so welcome. You're welcome what?
You just created Pringles. Yeah.
No, but they need to double.
They
I want the
double, yeah.
whole bag all doubled. But then here's the thing too. Now that we have Takis, I'm eating Takis, and a couple of those Takis are double Takis. So now it's basically like a quadruple. And I'm eating those, and now I'm going, I want all of them to be quadruples. I'm like, I just want like a triple decker kaduka duka boom 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 in my mouth. That's what I want.
From your lips to God's ears.
I just want I want to open a bag of chips and it's one piece. The whole thing comes out of the bag.
just a brick of chips.
Yeah. And then I turn all the lights off and you mind your business.
And you turn on.
You don't
turn
you
on
worry
Lana
about
Del
what's
Rey.
happening.
Yeah, and you eat a brick of chip. Yeah.
Doesn't that sound amazing?
It sounds like a day. Yeah.
This is what I want. This is what I want. Okay, I also want to play a game. Can we play a game?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll get those later. So not only am I a bad listener, so this is I'm not great at listening. That's kind of why it's called that. And I also never know who anyone's talking about ever. So I've made up a little game to find out if my guests know who anyone is talking about ever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna describe some notable people, and you're gonna tell me who they are, or if you don't know, you're gonna say sorry who, because the game is called Sorry Who.
Gotcha.
And for everything you get wrong, there's no consequences.
Cool.
Okay.
Love that.
All right, here we go. This is Sorry Who with Alex English. Okay. Creator of The Sopranos.
Sorry, who?
It's David Chase.
The
The host of Deal or No Deal.
Howie Mandel?
You got it!
I was trying to remember.
Won Best Actress for Monsters Ball.
Halle Berry.
Yes. Second President of the USA.
Abraham Lincoln?
It's John Adams.
John,
Was he the 16th president? He was.
I was way off. You would think I would know which one he was because
The
he was
gay
the
one.
the gay one who set us free.
Also 16? I think it's like it's a fun number. 16.
16. That's
It
my
stays in
birthday. 16.
Really?
December 16th.
December 20th.
I knew that we were close. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you identify? Do you feel that?
I don't follow astrology, but anytime someone says something to me about my sign,
You go,
I'm
yeah.
always like, well, that sounds like an excellent person. I'm never like,
yeah.
And even if they try to say it with with negative connotation, I'm like, no, that sounds like you don't know how to deal with the truth.
Yeah. It's kind of cool to be a fire sign.
You're
literally like
I have
fire
no
sign.
complaints about any way that people describe Sagittarius, and maybe that's a negative reaction from someone. Maybe that's somebody being like, "Look,
That's a them problem.
I'm like, yeah, I feel good about it. Yeah.
Okay. Author of The Old Man and the Sea.
I'm sorry, who?
Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, you know what? I never read that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I don't.
Flop.
Okay. If there aren't like a ton of gay people doing gay in a book, I'm not reading. Okay. Played Ray Charles in the movie Ray.
Jamie Foxx.
Correct. Played.
I know all the black answers.
Beautiful. Played Griselda Blanco in Griselda on Netflix.
I'm sorry, who?
Sofia Vergara.
Mm.
Okay. Director of Blade Runner.
Sorry, who?
You simply must be heterosexual to know this. It's Ridley Scott. All straight men innately know that it's Ridley Scott.
That makes sense
and
to
if you're
me.
gay, there's no way to access that information.
Yeah.
Okay, author of Pride and Prejudice.
Fuck, I should know this.
You do. Just breathe.
Pride
you
and
can see it in
Prejudice.
your mind's eye.
Is it no, it's not her. It's a guy. Is it a girl?
It's
Is
her.
It's a woman. Okay, please don't chop my head off. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so embarrassed because as someone who reads, I should know this. Jane Austen.
Yes, man! You have it. You got it.
I was so nervous. As someone who reads, I haven't read that in so long, and I was
Yes.
like, oh my god, I freaking forgot who. Yeah. But word.
You got it. This
Word
is
to Jane
beautiful. You're
Austen.
doing great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad I look smart on this show.
Yeah, I know. This I didn't mean for this to be like an embarrassing gotcha game.
No, when it
But
comes
it
to
is,
books,
unfortunately.
because I listen, my library is.
What
I
are you
got-
reading right now?
I'm reading it's called, I forget it's called Rent Boy.
Rent Boy.
Rent Boy, but I forget who the author is, but I found
Okay.
it the
Is
other
it good?
day. So far, so good.
Is it a sexy gay book?
It's a sexy gay book. Yeah.
Bitch, I would love to read that.
Yeah. I'll
I'm-
share with you the name of the author because it's in my
please.
bag.
I'm
Yeah.
about to start. It's called Small Rain by Garth Greenwell, and he writes sexy gay books.
Yeah.
The last one
I
was
am
called
getting into
Cleanness.
sexy gay books,
Okay,
yeah.
I have a great one for it. It's called
Yeah.
Cleanness. His book it's so great. It's like in Berlin. It's like
Right.
it's dark. It's
Yeah.
fun. Okay, 2 more. The host of Family Feud.
Steve Harvey.
You got it. The hosts of Love Is Blind.
The host of Love Is Blind. Oh, wait, is it the hosts or a
The
host?
hosts.
There's more than one?
There's more than one.
Because I was getting ready to say Michelle Buteau.
Of
she's-
Love Is Blind?
I thought she's in, no.
What does she host?
I thought she hosts Love Is Blind. Or she's the narrator.
No.
Then I'm sorry, who?
It's Nick and Vanessa Lachey.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Because I do remember, yeah. So what Michelle does voiceover for
Does she?
one of those dating shows. But I mean, I was confusing her for
I
host,
didn't know
too.
that.
I could be wrong.
Isn't
about
that
it.
such a great gig? Just like a voice,
Listen.
like a long-term voiceover gig.
Listen, I'm trying to get that type of money. I'm
Yes.
trying to be a recognizable voice. I did get an audition a few months ago for a T-Mobile commercial to voice over. Like, could you imagine hearing me
That'd be amazing.
talking about T-Mobile?
That would be amazing.
I didn't get it, but
Oh,
hearing
but
me,
you'll get the next one. You'll
hearing
get
me
one.
discuss 5G in your neighborhood.
Even just hearing you say
Please?
5G,
5G.
can't you hear it? Say it again.
And now we're offering 5G
Yes,
at faster rates than ever before.
I'm buying it. It's great. Okay, that went out into the world.
They
we'll
lost.
see what happens.
They missed out.
They missed out.
They
Well,
missed out.
there's still time.
There's still time.
There's still time. 5G is going to be here for a long time.
We going in this LTE. Even that LTE.
It sounds good.
We have the highest speeds ever. LTE, 5G.
You know, here's the thing. I
Too
want there to be more gay voiceovers.
Yeah.
I want, for absolutely no reason, for the end of like a medication commercial,
Mm-hmm.
for all of like the things that they need to say, I want it to just be going.
We got to get out
This
of.
may cause drowsiness. This
Yeah,
do
yeah.
not operate heavy machinery if you can't operate heavy machine. Like, you've never once in your life heard that. And I
Yeah.
want to hear homosexual voiceovers in commercials.
Yeah, and I want straight people doing prep commercials.
Yes. Yeah. Let them know.
Because that's the only way you're gonna get these motherfuckers to take that damn pill. You need authority.
Yeah.
You need straight authority.
That is a cool thing about podcasts. Like, because of podcasts, we are now hearing gay guys do like ad copy.
Oh,
That was the first time I've ever. They're like, I'm hearing like Pat Regan sell Casper mattress, and I'm going, this voice.
Yeah, corporate.
This is
The
amazing.
gays are going corporate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want more voiceovers.
Bank of America. We got to get you on. We got to get
You
Bank
know,
of America.
I hate this idea that like if you're gay, it has to be for a reason and it has to be clear. No, a lot of people are gay. We don't need an explanation why the T-Mobile guy is straight. You don't need an explanation why I am a homosexual selling you home furniture or whatever the hell.
DEI. And you know what that means.
I do. And
Damn.
let's say it together.
Damn,
Damn,
everybody in
energy
here.
In here.
That's what I think it means.
Yeah, damn energy in here.
Damn, everybody in here. I don't know where the H came from, but you know, like, in here can be one word. In here.
Yeah.
Everybody in here.
Okay, that's the ad campaign.
Damn.
LTEDEI.
DEI, damn.
I can see it on Subway
Everybody in
cars.
here.
That's beautiful. Okay, shall we take our third and final
yeah.
voicemail?
Okay. Yeah, these folks making it easy too. It's the easiest advice I've ever given.
Okay. Ready.
Hey, Jared, this is Paul from Grand Rapids. I love the show,
Hey,
love
Michigan.
you. I'm hoping you can help me. I love to spend money. I think I have plenty of money, but I have a lot of anxiety around money, so I never log on and check my bank account. I never do never do a budget. I just know
Pretty
that
rich.
I make enough money and that I don't spend more than I make, but I think I could be doing a lot better financially if I would actually manage my money. But I'm too scared to manage my money, which makes me not have as much. Help me. I'm caught in a vicious circle.
Damn. I mean,
You asking I don't know about you, but you asking the wrong person.
the
about
wrong
this.
people. I here's the thing. I used to be so frugal, and then in the pandemic, I was just like, "Fuck it, the world might end," and I cannot stop buying little bags. Actually, I want to show my latest little bag.
Latest purchase. Yeah, I mean, okay. Is that the bag?
That's the bag.
I was about to say it's not that little. But
It's not that little.
it's subtle. It's not that subtle. And you bought that. Well, how expensive was that?
They're currently half off, so it was $25.
Well, that's nothing.
But I bought like
A bunch.
ask me how many I bought.
Like 5.
Yeah, I've spent a pretty penny on these.
Yeah.
And I love them. They're called grocery bags, and I guess I'm angling for more free ones. Grocery bags.
Yeah, there you are. You are directly
At
into the
grocery bags. Grocery bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are fun.
This is me giving myself advice through this advice. But if you're scared to handle your money, hire somebody to do it. It sounds like you have the money to do so, seeing as how you don't have a large overhead.
Yeah.
So go ahead and like get you a business manager or like an accountant or someone that can like tell you, hey, I saw you making a purchase over there. What's up? Saw you buying some little bags.
Some a little like accountability.
Yeah, somebody to be like, you don't got it like that to be spending like that. I mean, and again, this is me saying this.
Yeah.
I need to put this mic down and go do the exact same thing. So, that's the extent of my advice. Get like a financial expert to help you.
Some kind of advisor.
Or a financial advisor. Yeah, I think that would be your best.
You know what you could
plan.
do? You could like put money into
In the mattress.
It's called a mutual fund. I think it's called a mutual fund.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing where it's like it's an investment
Mm-hmm.
and it can go up and it's a good place to keep your money, but you can like freely access it. Like it's not like a retirement fund where like you have to leave it there for 30 years. Like you can take some of the money out. So maybe if you put your money in like one of those, like when you look at your bank statement, like it'll look like you have less money than you do. So that'll keep you on your toes. And then also like you are discouraged from taking money out of that. Like I would say invest your money in some sort of like safe, low risk kind of whatever. And that way you are incentivized to not touch it. And then when you look at like your checking or like your savings, like there's just less in there. So you're kind of a little bit less like ballsy. And also look at your bank statement. Like definitely look.
He don't open up his bank app, so you know he ain't looking at the bank statements.
Open the bank app. Like
I feel him on that
keep
too.
looking at it.
I'll have like I'll go through like a stint of like a few days where I'm like, I ain't open up that app. I don't even want to look at what the number is. As long as I can swipe it and it works, I'm fine. I don't feel like dealing with it at all.
Yeah.
But you do got to open up the app at some point to make sure you ain't getting got.
Yeah. Open up the app. Yeah, I guess that's my advice. But also, like, yeah, I can't. It's so fun to buy. It's so fun to buy.
Yeah.
Late stage capitalism, 1000%. Also, I love clicking buy now.
I feel like I'm spending money less these days on things that I want. More so, everything I'm spending money right now is like, oh, I have to buy this plane ticket to go to this thing, go to this gig,
That's
or I gotta
spending.
like, yeah, but I don't feel great about it afterwards. I'm always like, well, was this trip really? You know what I mean? Did I really need to go to London? No, I didn't. I didn't need to go this summer, but I did. But I didn't need to go.
Yeah. London's a big trip.
It's a big trip.
Okay,
but
so
I felt good after.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking about. But for the end of the year, I'm gonna go to Paris to visit family.
So fun. Your mom's there.
Pretty chic. Yeah. My mom will be there, but my sister's there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go to Paris to visit family, and I am debating if I'm like should save up and like splurge on a first class flight, because I think it will qualify me for
the next tier.
Yeah. Which is also the final tier.
Listen.
So I'm kind of going, is it worth it? Like, that's so much money to buy like a first class ticket. But then I'm like, if it means for the next year, I'm king of the damn castle.
Listen.
Should I try it?
All I can say is there's nothing like being horizontal on a plane the whole trip.
I know. But here's the thing. I've done it a few
like,
times, but I've never paid for it.
That's right. But I mean.
So I don't know if I pay for it, I'm like, that's a lot of money. I'm like, I'm like, can
But
this
you
go
work.
can this go negative back? Like,
But you work.
yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm
Still
looking at my
you'll
bank
you'll
statement.
make it
I'm
back.
okay. Everything's fine.
Mm.
But I'm like, but you know what I mean? It's like, you want to spend your money well. It feels good to save money. It feels good to like be like smart and frugal.
Yeah.
And it does, a part of you feels bad. You know, at least a
little buyer's remorse.
Yeah, you
with-
just
with
kind of
big-
go
with big
like, I
spending.
did not need to be doing all of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Time will tell. I'll let you know if I do it.
I feel like you're gonna end up in first class.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I've never been diamond.
Never been diamond. Yeah, I'm trying to make my way towards that.
That'd be so cool.
But I'm a newer like points member, so that's probably
Yeah,
why.
kind of same. Yeah.
But you fly all the time. You're always gone.
I guess I do fly a bunch, but you
Yeah.
fly too.
But not as much as you do.
I fly more.
You do fly a lot.
Okay, you heard it.
Yeah.
I fly a lot.
Which is why you're getting ready to be diamond.
I do like flying. Do you like it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't like long flights, but who does? But
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I flew to I can't believe I went to Singapore. I literally went to Singapore
How long is that
last
flight?
year. Long. It's
From
2
here?
flights.
Ugh.
You fly. It's like I think I'll probably get it wrong, but it's like a 13-hour flight from LA to Singapore. No, to LA to Seoul, Korea, and then it's a 6-hour flight from Korea to Singapore. So it's basically like 24 full hours of flying. But I found that like 24 full hours of flying felt like 6 hours of flying. Like anything past an hour and a half,
yeah.
I'm like, it's all the same. It's too long. I wish it was over.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like 4 times worse than a long flight.
Yeah,
It
the
just felt like a
the
long
7-hour
flight.
trip to Paris from New York that was a long haul for me. I was
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
and you were sitting upright.
What's Paris? Where was it? Oh, I was in the comfort. We had like the comfort seats, so I still had some space.
Okay.
I wasn't leaned
Yeah,
back. I wasn't
yeah.
horizontal, but I was kind of like on a diagonal.
And honestly, look,
Yeah.
a little lumbar support.
Yeah.
You're first class all the way. This is first class.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Just a little bit. So the lower lumbar spine, the L4, L5 is. That's all you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we took how many? We have one more voicemail. We did all the voicemails. We played a game.
We saved the world. We played the game.
We saved the world.
Yeah.
I shared my $1 million idea of all folded chips bag.
And I had no ideas. I came with no ideas.
Also, if all those folded chips came in a grocery bag, we wouldn't be mad about that. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell people how they can follow you and find you and support you?
Alex English on Instagram. You know what it is.
And there it is. Alex English on Instagram.
Yeah. I'll
Thanks
be
for
on the
listening.
road and stuff.
Oh, you're on the road? You want to talk about it?
I mean, I'll be out.
You're out. Yeah, check
I'll
the
be out and
Instagram.
about. I
It'll-
post about it. I'm
Beautiful.
lazy. I'm lazy.
He has an incredible hour. Truly, like it should be. It doesn't matter, but it should be on television.
It will. At some
It
point.
is. It's music. It is so funny. It is so unique. It's so. Watching your hour when you were like running it for a bit, like last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I come here? Was that 2 years ago when I came here? And
Maybe
did
it was 2 years
I think
ago.
It was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
God, it was just like I was truly just watching in awe, and I felt like I was learning just by watching.
Oh hush.
And I've talked to someone recently in LA about like he also saw you either do like a 10-minute or I think he saw you do an hour or something. And he's like, how when you see new comedians, you're always just kind of like, well, what's this all about? He was like, I was blown away. People
Yes.
are talking about
I
Alex
love that.
English and the hour that this man has.
Coming
and
soon.
Look, there's a lot of people out there doing an hour.
Who should it? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of
I'm leaning
hours.
back. I'm leaning back in first class.
I'm looking. I'm like, what's the hour?
Baby, it's right here.
Oh man. No, we're working on it. Now that I have so much time now to get it really right and
Yeah.
go and tour it, and I got some dates coming up, so I'm planning.
When Alex
on
is in
doing
your
that.
city, go.
Please.
Go.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
you should start a podcast.
That might be happening. I fought against it. I've always
I know. yeah.
because I always feel like I'm a better guest.
No,
than
no,
host.
literally, this sitting here sucks.
I
I don't
feel
like
like
it. I
people-
hate having to
but
start
you're
it
good- but
and
you're
end
good
it.
at it. You're good
Thank
at
you,
it.
but it's I am better. I'm a better podcast guest than I am a host. I know that for
I
sure.
feel like people don't need to hear from me on a regular basis.
No, here's the thing. No one needs to hear from
From
anyone.
anyone, all right?
So you're not, you know what I mean? It's not specific to you.
No, because you know what it is? Like, I have a ton of friends with podcasts, and
Yeah.
sometimes like
Your episode of Stav's podcast is so great.
yeah, I think that's a fine example. But
Yeah.
that's his fan base is like positive. That's one of those situations where I see a podcast and I'm like, oh, the fan base is committed and they love him, and they'll never switch up. I've seen certain podcasts like audiences like turn on the host because they're like kind of like irritated by like small things that like the host does, or oh, this person wasn't in a good mood, I can tell. Like, so once the audience of a podcast starts to tap in that way, like a visceral way, I start to be like, well, I don't want people to
be really
piecing apart, taking apart the things of like who I am and the intricacies of like my demeanor.
I mean, it's like if you listen to enough hours of somebody talking, it's
like they think they know you.
But here's the thing too, it's like I feel like since doing a podcast, I get less of those comments. Like this podcast has like really helped improve my YouTube comments, which used to just be like, gay, I don't like non-binary comedy. I'm cis. I'm not non-binary. I don't like non-binary. Gay. This sucks. Where's the joke? This sucks. Where's the joke? Not funny.
What is non-binary comedy?
Hey, it's not what I'm doing. I mean, it's whatever it is, but it's not what I'm doing.
I would love to know.
But people, they see me and they just go, I don't know what this queer is. This is bad, and they don't want it. And now since
they see a cropped shirt and long hair, and they're like, well, he's gonna talk about being non-binary.
And I'm talking about my literal car. I'm talking about my Mazda, my 2011 Mazda 2, and they're like this queer stuff. I'm like, shut up, you're whatever.
But needless to say, I may be going down the podcast route because that's where the money seems to be headed.
Hey, if I find any, I'll let you know.
Please do. Yeah, thank you for having me on yours.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Call in 516-900-4619. We'll solve your problems.
You remember your number and everything.
So we have a number, isn't there?
Yeah, you remember it. I would remember my number to my podcast.
It took a while to remember. It took a while. This is probably what,
you
like
have,
the 20th.
You would have to have me hold a sign up for me. I'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I love you all. Goodbye.